Okay guys, so we are going to check now lesson 10. So in this lesson we're going to check some phrasal verbs. I have already told you about these phrasal verbs the other day, so we're going to check them today. Then the second conditional, remember we checked the first conditional, now we're going to check the second, and also the would be better if. This is really similar to the conditional, to the second conditional. So it's not going to be difficult for you. Okay, so first, the phrasal verbs here. Phrasal verbs are made out of a verb. Los phrasal verbs son verbos también, frasales, ¿no? Un phrasal verb está compuesto, como pueden ver, de un verbo normal, cualquier verbo. Eh, Estos phrasal verbs ya están dados, no es que ustedes los vayan a crear. O sea, ya están dados y tienen a veces un significado o varios significados. Entonces deben tener cuidado en esa parte. So this first phrasal verb is made out of a verb, and then you have a preposition here. Do you remember prepositions that we check in the second lesson or the first lesson? So these phrasal verbs again are made of a verb and a preposition. They mean something different from this verb in most of the cases. So don't rely on this verb when you need to find the meaning. Okay? No se vayan con lo que significa el verbo que está aquí en este phrasal verb, porque en la mayoría de las veces no va relacionado con este. En algunas ocasiones como que sí se relaciona, pero no es tanto como la apariencia entre estos dos significados, ¿no? So we have, for example, find out. That means discover, to discover. So for example, you can say, I found out a new particle, or I found out that she was cheating on me. I found out that my father isn't working now. That's to discover, right? And you will understand the meaning. Then you have get up. Por ejemplo, get up, si se acuerdan haberlo utilizado alguna vez, ¿no? ¿O no? ¿Qué significa get up?
Levantar.
Ajá, exacto, cuando se levanta, ¿no? Por ejemplo, de la cama. So, that's the meaning, to stand or to get out of bed. So, you can say, today I got up at 10. Okay, then we have talk over. Talk over. This means to talk about a specific topic. Okay, so for example, we talk over mathematics or we talk over biology. We talk over race management or something like that. That's talk over. Then try on. So that means to test the fit. It means like to try clothes. Like for example, when you go to the store and you want to buy a pair of jeans, you first try on those jeans. And then if they fit you, you buy them. So this means try on. We have an example here. It says, my sister try on that beautiful dress. So that's the meaning. Then you have call back. Okay, call back. So call back means to return a call. Like for example, imagine that you are talking or calling your father, and then you have to hang up. Okay, hang up to end the call. So you are talking to your father or calling him, and you need to hang up the call, and then you can say, I will call you back in 5 minutes. I will call you back in 5 minutes. So this means to return a call. O sea, regresar la llamada, como te vuelvo a llamar en tanto tiempo, ¿no? El ejemplo que les di, I will call you back. Como te regreso la llamada o te vuelvo a llamar en tanto tiempo. ¿Ok? ¿Tienen dudas hasta aquí de cómo van funcionando los phrasal verbs? ¿O vamos bien?
Vamos bien.
Yep, ok. What about the others? Is everything okay, guys?
Teacher, ¿sí se lo va a mandar?
Yes, I'm going to send it. Okay, so well, then we have where were we? This, yeah, wake up. So wake up, it's really easy and really common. So we have the meaning to pass from asleep to awake. Asleep when you're sleeping and awake when you have woken up. Okay, so that's the meaning of wake up. Like today I woke up at 7 a.m. Or you have the example here. I have been waking up at 6 a.m. every day. Then you can say for a month, for a week. Then another phrasal verb is put on. So put on means to get dressed. So you can say, for example, today I put on a pair of jeans, I put on my t-shirt, I put on a pair of socks, my favorite pair of tennis shoes. That's put on, to put your clothes on. Then we have call on. Call on means to ask for an opinion or to visit someone. So you can say, yesterday I called on my grandmother. That's the meaning. Then ask somebody out. So imagine you like a girl or a boy and you want to ask them out. So you can go talk to her or to him and you can say, do you want to go out with me? So that means to ask out, to invite someone on a date. Aquí es date, no date. O sea, en una cita, como invitar a alguien a salir. Esto es ask somebody out. Then you have break up. So this means to end a relationship with a couple, like for example a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or even a husband, a wife. So that's a breakup. Like for example, uh, 2 months ago I broke up with my girlfriend. So that's the usage of breakup. Then you have calm down. Calm down means to relax, to take it easy. So the example would be calm down, it's just a game. Como tranquilízate, relájate, ¿no? Then we have give up. So this means to quit a habit. Like for example, if you smoke too often, you smoke, I don't know, maybe 3 4 cigarettes every day, and then you stop smoking, you can say, I gave up smoking. So that's the usage of give up. Questions until here? ¿Tienen dudas de aquí, chicos, o vamos bien? No questions? Okay. What about the others? Everything fine?
Teacher,
Yes,
I
tell me.
have a question. What the difference in get up and wake up? Is
Wake
same
up,
or
up, no up, up.
wake up?
Sí, recuerda, este siempre lo vas a pronunciar como up, jamás como up. Jamás, jamás, jamás. Up, okay? So between, you say get up and wake up, right?
Yep.
Okay, so in the morning, when you open your eyes, you are waking up, okay? So you are asleep, and then you open your eyes. What you are doing is to wake up, okay? Then you wake up and you take your cell phone and stay on your cell phone surfing Facebook or I don't know, whatever app you want, and for 10 minutes, okay? And then you decide to get up. So you get up of your bed, you stand up, and you go to have breakfast. Is that clear or nope?
Mm, more or less. Es en la segunda. Bueno, en el de get up.
Get up.
También se
Uh,
refiere a, bueno, yep, también se refiere ahí de algo de la cama, ¿no?
See, to get out
Eh,
of bed. Levantarse.
pero ahí, pero ahí no se refiere, ahí no tenemos una hora específica o,
No,
bueno,
no, no,
horarios,
en
mejor
ninguno.
dicho.
O sea, este significa despertar, wake up. Get
Ah,
up
ok.
significa levantarse. O sea, es diferente, ¿no? Primero despiertas, luego te levantas.
Ok, sí, sí. Creo que
Ajá,
ahí está la
that's the
confusión,
difference.
pero ya.
Okay, perfect. Any other questions, guys? Nope. Okay, well, let's continue here. So let's check the second conditional. Last time we checked the first conditional, today we are going to check the second. Is kind of similar the way you make them. The difference is that the second conditional is used to express imaginary or unreal situations. So these situations might not happen. So they are about a particular condition in the future and the result of this condition. So there is not a real possibility that this condition will ever happen. ¿Ok? Entonces, es utilizado el segundo condicional para situaciones que son imaginarias o irreales. En el primer condicional recuerden que teníamos condiciones que se podían cumplir si hacíamos algo, ¿no? Por ejemplo, if I study a lot, I will pass my exam. If I go to the party, I will see her. Eso es real, ¿no? Una condición que sí es real. En este caso, no existe como una posibilidad de que eso pase. O sea, son cosas irreales o imaginarias. Por ejemplo, if I won the lottery, I will buy a new house. O sea, si yo ganara la lotería, compraría una casa. If I had a lot of money, I will invest it. Or if I were you, I would study more. ¿No? Entonces son situaciones como irreales, cosas que no van a pasar. Por ejemplo, if I were you, como si fuera tú, I would study more. Estudiaría más. Eso es lo que pasa en el segundo condicional. Ahora vamos a ver cómo se forma. So, as you were hearing, you have if, then the subject, then a verb in past, cualquier verbo que quieran poner en pasado. El más común que se utiliza aquí es el verbo to be. Pero bueno, pueden utilizar cualquier otro verbo. So, if I were you, I would, y ya continúa, ¿no? Luego pueden poner un complemento, el que ustedes quieran. Then you have to complete it with the subject. Again, a subject. I, you, he, my mother, my father, whatever subject you want. Then you need to use would o could. Cualquiera de estos dos. No pueden utilizar algo más, solo would o could. Cualquiera de los dos está bien. Then, the infinitive form of a verb. Un verbo en forma infinitiva, o sea, ya no lo van a conjugar porque ya tienen would o could. Y un complemento, igual el que ustedes quieran. So, the example, if I had, then you can say a complement, $1 million. If I had $1 million, then I would, or I could, buy, ya no conjugo buy, lo pongo así como está, buy a new house or a helicopter, whatever. Okay, then you can say it the other way around. También lo pueden decir como al revés, ¿no? Like for example, I could buy a new house if I had $1 million. Okay, so we have some examples here. Like for example, if I won the lottery, I would buy a new house. I would buy a new house if I won the lottery. Then, if you had a car, you could travel more. You could travel more if you had a car. So that's like an unreal situation because you don't have a car right now. So that's what happens. And then if I were president, I would end with corruption. I would end with corruption if I were the president. So, questions here? ¿Tienen dudas de esta parte, chicos? ¿O vamos bien?
Vamos bien, teacher.
Yep, ¿todo bien? Ok,
Yes.
se los voy a pasar para que lo vuelvan a leer. Sé que tal vez no es tan difícil como aprenderse todo esto ahorita, pero es como la explicación y ya saben con los ejercicios queda porque queda. So, fine. Then, the last part. So, in the last part, we are going to be checking it will be better if. It will be better if, ¿qué significaría, chicos? It would be better if.
Eso sería mejor, sí.
Ajá, como sería mejor si y tal cosa, como dando también consejos, ¿no? So, it's very similar to the conditional. Es muy similar al condicional porque tienen también would, o sea, tienen el sujeto, ¿no? Luego tienen would, be, o sea, un verbo en infinitivo y complemento, better if. Y pues el if para la condición, ¿no? So, it will be better if, y luego otra vez sujeto, the subject, the verb in past, como en el condicional, verbo en pasado, y complemento, the complement. Okay, so we have, we use this expression to give the sentence a more hypothetical meaning, as an advice, o sea, como un consejo hipotético se podría decir, ¿no? We will be able to change the situation in the future. Y pues esto es para que se pueda cambiar la situación en el futuro. ¿Ok? Esta situación hipotética para que pueda ser como cambiada o cumplida. Okay, so for example, the situation number 1 is I wake up daily late, or I daily wake up late. So every day I wake up late. Okay, so an advice with it will be better can be it will be better if I woke up earlier. If y luego tienen sujeto I, luego verbo en pasado. En este caso es un phrasal verb. Y para conjugar phrasal verbs, conjugan el verbo. If I woke up earlier. Y complemento, ¿no? Earlier. Then, she looks very lonely. She looks very lonely. Lonely significa como sola, en este caso, por she, pero sola cuando no tienes como una pareja. Porque sola también puede ser alone, pero eso es alone cuando estás pues solo, ¿no? O sea, que no hay nadie. Pero lonely es como sentimentalmente. So, an advice, it would be better if she had a boyfriend. It would be better, como sería mejor, si tuviera un novio. If she had a boyfriend. Okay? So, those are the topics that we were going to check today. Any questions here? ¿Tienen dudas de cualquiera de estos temas?